Hey, so if you've been following the series for a while, you might remember this poll we put up about 5 months ago. It was basically to test to see if you guys wanted to see the word Juju or MacGuffin in the comic, and Juju won that poll, but this episode was recorded before it was conducted, so I just wanted to give you a warning that the word MacGuffin will be being used throughout this episode, as well as I believe the next one or two until that was sorted out. Thanks for watching, and I'm not going to delay this anymore. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Homestuck. Uh, yeah, Homestuck.
Homestuck.
Stuck at home.
Yeah.
It would have been so fun to record this during COVID, but we didn't know each other at the time. But like that would have been funny then.
That would have been very funny.
Then we would have been stuck at home.
Nah,
We
I
are
wasn't.
stuck at home since it's 9:40 at night.
True.
What do you mean?
We could have titled the series "Reading Homestuck While Stuck at Home."
I waited for the one to be like, yeah, we could have titled this Homestuck, except we're all reading at one person's house. We're all just crowded around one microphone.
We could have titled this "Homestuck," except we're all very sick.
Homesick.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I have a
Homesick.
big headache. That'll be fun. Oh, well.
Okay, I already picked both of those characters. After an insane, full-blown whirlwind of free will up in here, you are ready to get off this roller coaster ride of absolute empowerment. You're feeling downright dizzy from the absurd amounts of decisive auto-volition heaped upon you, and you are more than ready to proceed linearly for a while. You are now Jane. A robot shaped like a bunny has just handed you the reins to a computer shaped like a man. What will you do? Jane, pester Shades. Are you ready to do this thing?
Yes.
Okay, looks like all that's left to do is deploy this pre-punched card, then I guess it's all up to you.
Oh, wait. It's Roxy again.
Is it? How totally unanticipated by anybody.
You hold it. I'll try to make it quick.
Go, I'll be here, quietly calculating. Jane, answer Roxy.
Alert, 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 alert. Hugely important correspondence. Apologies. Paging Dr. Crocker. Roll out to Dr. Rock. Paging that you like to get paged, Jane. Sweet innuendo.
I'm not sure that qualifies as an innuendo
Wow,
at all.
this joke really does not...
Wonk, 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 wonk.
I honestly think you misspell things intentionally more often than not, regardless of blood alcohol content. You just typed wonk 5 times in a row.
I have only just begun to wonk.
What is this urgent thing about anyway? Is it about your booby trap? Because you're too late. It already blew up my whole bedroom. Thank you very much.
No. I mean, I still feel shitty about that, but it's not about that. I mean, you already ran it. I've been talking to the shades.
Yes, me too. Right now, in fact, I'm in a bit of a hurry. What is this about? What are you even doing?
I'm in the lab doing the thing with my cat, but that doesn't matter. I was doing some thinking and was still feeling guilty about fucking up your computer, and all of a sudden I'm in BFF till death mode here. So I gotta tell you something you need to know before it's too late.
Before it's too late? Before what's too late?
You ain't cooking up, stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh man, sorry. This is about turning all your steamy dreams into steamy realities. Lol.
This isn't happening now.
Whereas JC plus JE kiss and hug lows and start turning out big heaps of reelers the old-fashioned way. I can't decide whether it's a mental image can't decide whether this mental image procreating here is hot as shit or cute as fuck.
No, cease your lascivious prolicating at once, Roxy. I can see you're set on just wasting more of my time. I understand if you don't wish to play this game, but please try not to interfere with those of us who do.
No, I'm fine with playing. Just shut up. This is serious. You need to tell how you feel very soon, or you might miss your chance.
My chance? What are you talking about?
I found out that Zerk's gonna make a move.
A move? You mean a romantic one?
Yes.
On you?
OMFG. Jane, get a clue.
On me?
No. No, my dear sweet JD. Not on you. On Jake.
Oh. Oh. I didn't think that. Are you sure?
Be sure. Ask glasses if you want.
Well then. This is quite a development. Poor Dirk.
What do you mean?
Well, surely when he reveals his feelings, Jake will.
Hmm?
I mean, he couldn't possibly.
What? Reciprocate?
Yes.
Why not?
Because Jake is not a homosexual.
Not a homosexual, Carcat.
Are you sure?
Are you saying he is?
Nope.
Then what are you saying?
I don't. I'm not. I'm saying that I don't fucking know.
But I thought it reasonable to presume he takes a shining to ladies. He does speak fondly of certain females from his favorite films, does he not?
It's true that. But how much does that really mean here, Jane? Can you be totes sure on account of some dorky movie crushes?
Well, now I just don't know. You have me completely bamboozled about this. What do you think?
So stupid. All I'm saying is, my gaydar is like the snack fucking opposite of yours. Which is to say, it is better than completely non-existent. Mine is so sensitive. It has been used to sweep the ocean floor from mythical sea creatures. Turns out, all of the monsters are so gay. Truth be.
Okay, then what does your acute sea beast scanner make of Jake then?
This is what I'm saying. I really have no idea. Kid is on goddamn enigma. He's as hard to read as fine print, and how I do mean fine.
Oh, brother, then your guess is as good as mine. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to conclude from this.
You're supposed to conclude that you said you were going to believe anything I said today, remember?
Yes, but you just said you don't know.
Exactly. Therefore, you must believe me when I say if Dirk lets on all his feelings, there is at least a chance Jake will go like, Derp, okay, dude, let's make out. And that means poor Jane is screwed without ever even throwing her filthy old fedora in the ring. It is a ring I like to call to English as beepsticks. And if you don't, you'll regret it. And I mean, officially. I can't have a horse in the race. Wait, I haven't voted for because of Dirk and his fucking horse tits. Never mind. Like, we were both my friends, and I'm not out to mess him up or anything. But I kind of owe it to you as my friend to let you know what's up. And also to get you to stop being such a world champion tight ass. And let Jake know.
Oh, not this tight ass baloney again.
Jane.
What?
Jane. JC, you are the tight ass, whoever tighted up an ass.
No way. We settled this, remember? My prior resolution made it definitive. I was to be regarded as exceedingly permissive in certain respects.
Jane, I am afraid that your bottom is a stubborn clam guarding a priceless treasure and a deadly secret.
So ridiculous.
I'm not saying be an idiot and start gushing at him incoherently, but do something. Say how you feel. Or first a bit. Or ask him out on a date inside a fucking game or something such. God damn. Anything other than a bunch of bullshit pinning and tight assing nothing. You have to do what I say, you promised.
I promise to believe what you say, not do it.
Those two things are precisely the same shit.
If I agree to say something, will you stop tormenting me about it?
Yes, but only because that will be impossible for me to do when you plus him are snogging hard in motherfucking makeout paradise, aka sex land.
Fine, but let the record show that this resolution has almost nothing whatsoever to do with your use of the phrase sex land. Just, I need to think of what to say and wait for the right moment. Is that okay?
Sure, it's just don't wait too long. And don't underestimate Strider's wiles, nor Jake's. Let's say open-mindedness.
Well, he does often profess his love for adventure, I suppose.
Yup.
Oh my gosh, I really don't have a moment to spare, do I?
You're finally getting it. Now go. And Jane, I'm warning you. If you don't say something to him, I am personally entering the game specifically to fuck your shit up. Lollies outie.
Wow, we're peaking real early this episode, huh? Prince of Heart, rise up.
Cool. But is this that one scene I've seen with like the really low quality Viz
Yes.
media?
Good thing it was near incomprehensible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All I knew was that it was Dirk.
All I knew is that it was
Also,
thirst.
I hear Beatdown Strider style in this song.
It's good. This is really good.
Goddamn Homestuck soundtrack and leitmotifs.
It's a really good song.
Huh.
Hmm.
Where have I seen that
Who
before?
could this be? Not the Black Queen, technically.
Does the Black Queen have fuchsia painted nails?
No.
Apologies, there was an Amber Alert.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
I think you guys are gonna get it soon.
I already got mine.
I just got
My
mine.
phone's just vibrating.
Lucky
I had
doesn't
mine
do
on.
That would've been
I'm
the
sorry,
loudest
does
one, 'cause my
six not have
mic's
the
turned
eyes.
up. He picked up his glasses.
Hold up a second.
His eyes.
There was nothing under them. There was nothing underneath them.
His glasses are his eyes.
That doesn't make any sense. Jake's trying his best.
He's holding on pretty well, admittedly.
Just teleports a new pair. Oh, that's so cool how
The
this
prince is awake,
paralleled.
your shit is wrecked.
Like I said, we're peaking real early today, aren't we?
Oh, it was so cool how it paralleled the animation where I can't remember the one where Jack got, was that Jack Rise Up? Was what it was called? The one
Jack
where
Ascend?
Jack Ascend. Yeah, it was cool how it paralleled that. You know, like
It paralleled a
Like,
couple different
with-
ones.
yeah, with how Drew, crushing the piece of paper and looking up, like how Jack did it in the middle of the animation. That's so cool.
Jake, level up. That absurd drubbing earned you another rung on your Esha ladder. One of the steeper prices you've had to pay for a bit of ladder climbing, but in the end you suppose it was all worth it to be able to bask in the glory and prestige of the Peter Panache rung. You guess? Who are you kidding? You don't have a clue what that even means. Jake, pester Dirk.
Bro, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Your contraption, its busy fits just royally kicked my ass. And that sure as God made me little green apples isn't all there is to say on the matter. Are you listening, my friend? I'll have you know, my ass was straight up served ice cold. My savage caboose has been catered to impeccably. Not unlike that of a gentleman stranded on an island inhabited by a race of indigenous butlers. I hope the far-fetched scenario I have described has adequately communicated the severity of my robotic butler. Does this mean I passed the test or whatever the fuck? Can you, robot, drop the bullshit and give me the uranium now? Or what? Dirk? Where the frig are you?
I'm afraid Dirk can't hear you right now, Jake.
Oh, nuts.
Another one? Shit, what
Yeah.
the fuck is happening?
Everyone turn off their phone volume in case there's another one.
My
There's
phone
one-
volume is off.
I left mine on by mistake. Anyway, new
I
person.
only got
I don't think
one
you
alert.
expected another Amber Alert.
I was not.
Remember when I was like reading ahead and I was like, oh, I didn't expect that character to show up this early. This is what it was.
Anyway, Jake.
Who are you?
pester Roxy.
I still can't find Dirk. All I got is his jerkwad shades. Surprise or freaking fries.
Jake and Clish, can you see I'm fuck deep in all these stupid meowcats?
Oh? No, I can't see that actually.
I am also fuck deep and busy. What is it?
Just seeing if you had heard from him yet. I would really like to speak with him today. You know, like actually in person instead of through his aggravating license who is so far up his own ass with his Al 9000 shtick. It's redonkulous. Is he avoiding me or something? I hope I didn't piss him off through some indiscernible slight. Gosh, he can be so sensitive.
Not. He's just biding his time, I guess.
Well, okey-dokey. And I just had a crazy dream and I forgetting full cocked by his roughhouse droid.
Yeah, there's been that going around.
What?
Streaming. What was yours about?
Well, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but it may just have featured none other than the girl of my dream.
What?
She has sharp, funny horns and a nice blue dress, and she may have been some sort of spidery vampire. I don't know. It was very brief, but she waved to me.
Oh, no. This won't do at all.
What won't?
You're slumbering over some alien dream girl. Fuck that. I'm having enough a hard time keeping track of Jake's stakes as it is.
The Jake stakes?
The Jake stakes.
Also, who said she was an alien? I just thought she was some kind of pretty monster.
Listen, bro. I know you love adventures and some shit like that, but you are forbidden from thinking about her again.
Okay, I mean, this is a strange reaction, Roxy, but okay. She was a figment of my imagination, so what choice do I even have?
Exactly. She was a fake girl, so forget it. A fakey fake fook. Wait a minute. Was Jane talk? Has Jane talked to you yet about anything?
About anything. Yes, I do imagine our last chat could fit that description.
No, I mean about anything serious. Feelingsy way. Ways? Shit, about your emotions.
Not really.
Ugh. I know she procrastinate on this.
On what?
Can you just message her now?
Sure, but what are you talking about? Did I expect a serious exchange about feelings and whatnot?
Depends the present magnitude of her tight assery. Someone needs to move you fuckers along and get some stuff out in the pumping already.
Wait, would this be about certain unrequited pingings you may have alluded to earlier?
I didn't say nothing and ain't saying anything to that effect.
Indubitably. Miss Zipperlips, was it?
Hmm?
Humorously misspelled, of course.
Hmm?
I guess I can't help but wonder if that truly is the way she sees me, or if it's just some wild ego-stroking delusion on my part. I always get this sense that people sort of fancy me, but who knows? I could be just miles off the old rocker about this. You're right, I think it's high time we cleared the air on some things, even if there is a chance it gets all awkward and prickly. That is what being brave and adventurous is all about, after all. It isn't just about summoning the courage to pilfer some priceless loot from trap laden catacomb. We're shooting at stuff with two guns at once. There are treacheries of the heart to consider.
Well, you're freaking dark, but yes, do that. Shit, I gotta go. I think there's someone in here.
Are you in danger?
Jake, Mr. Jane. What is. Oh, huh.
Aloha, madam.
Jake, hey there. I was actually about to message you.
Yes, I have heard that maybe your correspondence was forthcoming.
You did?
I just got off the horn with Roxy.
Wait, what did she tell you?
Well, not anything all that specific.
Did she goad you into writing this message?
You know how it is. What with her ways.
What ways?
You know, ways. I believe there are no incongruous with those of a feisty and provocative young woman.
Provocative my behind. She is skirting dangerously close to meddlesome territory.
No, it's not. It's really not like that. Hold on. God damn it. It's just Dirk's inscrutable WrestleBot acting up over there. What the fuck is it doing now?
Has one of his gadgets been causing trouble for you over there as well?
If by causing trouble you mean clobbering the ever freaking tar out of me, I'll still switch to the novice setting, then yes. But that's not why I messaged you. I will not be deterred here, Jane.
Deterred from what?
Jane, I think it's time we had an honest to goodness Dame to fill it all. Like about our stuff, you know?
Our stuff?
Our feelings. Like how we feel about each other.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think I'm out of line in suggesting we've been tiptoeing around some things here, do you?
Have we?
I think so. It's just a hunch.
Is there anything you want to say to me, Jake, about how you feel?
Absolutely. I feel that total honesty between us would be the best policy as we begin our journey together. So I say let's put all the facts on the table where we can both see them. With that in mind, I would like to ask you a question, Jane. I hope it doesn't strike you as being too forward.
Go on.
Maybe it's just my magic, but I've picked up on certain, let's say. So I've to just come out and ask, oh boy, if this is actually going to be a serious challenge to my bravery now that I'm going through with it. Getting a little hot under the collar here.
Oh, it's okay. Please continue.
Okay, what I'd like to know is, do you like me, Jane?
Wait. What?
I mean, do you like me as more than a friend? Do you envision us as like an item? A romantic pairing of sorts?
Ow.
Is that the direction in which we could prefer our relationship to progress?
Well, I.
Please, be honest with me, Jane. Just come out and say it. Do you fancy me?
No.
God damn it, Jane.
I see. Very well then. Geez, I must have really misread that one. I feel like kind of a bonehead now. Are you sure the answer is no?
I guess that sure was the thing I said. Ha.
Yes, fair enough. I guess I did put you on the spot there, didn't I? You know, it may sound cocky of me, but I really was not prepared for this answer. You must think I'm just an epic freaking tool now. Couldn't say I disagree if you did.
No. Oh my god, what am I saying here? Jake, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to make you feel that way.
Now, Jane, let's not backpedal here. You've spoken the truth, and I greatly appreciate and respect you for that. But now that I think about it, you know what?
No.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but your answer is actually kind of a relief.
It is?
I consider you to be a wealthy lady of the highest caliber, and I really think any gent worth his salt would be a huge bozo to let the chance to go study with you slip through its fingers. I've even given it possibly some thought myself.
You have?
Sure, I'm only human being. I'm going to entertain, let's say, certain ideas, what ifs, you know? Like, what if we did meet up someday and you asked me out or something? I'm sure I'd say yes, given all we've been through together, and then, well, who knows?
You would?
Probably, but I'm kind of babbling here. And the point is, those are all just silly daydreams about stuff and about your feelings for me that I was projecting on you, which weren't even real. And now that we've been honest with each other about this, we can kind of move on and just be great friends.
Oh boy.
And it's a little off, to be honest, because that was a lot to think about on top of everything else.
Everything else?
Things are kind of complicated for me, Jane, with you and Roxy and Dirk and his crazy responder, and now, well, it's a tangled web. Let's just put it that way.
I don't think I'm following.
There are a fuckload of irons in the fire, Jane. So many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It's a web full of flaming iron.
And mixed metaphors, apparently.
Exactly. See, you get it.
I really don't, Jake.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
We're about being weird again.
Uh,
What's happening?
It's having some sort of mental episode. See, this is what I'm talking about, Jane. This is what I'm dealing with before. Dealing with here. Like I said, my life is many different hells of complicated.
Jake, could you just tell me what you're talking about?
You're right. I did say honesty was the best policy, didn't I? So might as well not keep certain things so close to the best anymore. Actually, since you made the feelings apparent and only see me as a friend, that makes it a lot easier.
Yes. Friends.
Maybe you could have helped. Right there it is. Maybe you could have helped me sort out some stuff that's been weighing on me lately.
Well, what are friends for, Jake?
Jane, are you alright? You seem to be extremely more liberally than usual.
Me, I'm just terrific. I'm feeling so friendly. I clearly just want to be a good friend and bring all my amazing friendliness to bear on your problems. Friend style. Shit, I mean, yeah.
That Jason's Jane, you're a sweetheart. So as I was saying, I can't help but feel like all this stuff going on with Dirk, like his responders, mind games, and his lots mysterious and brutal hazings, are all like, man, I know this is gonna sound crazy,
What?
but they're all part of a really long-term and historic courtship process that is bizarre, but somehow makes perfect sense in his mind.
Courtship?
Yes, from Dirk. So woo me.
Huh. Really?
I know it's hard to believe, but I know Dirk pretty well, and well, I'm more than a little sure he likes me in that way. If you catch my drift, and what with how he is, just so relentless and aggressive about everything. Hello?
Yeah.
So I just start to wonder deep down if maybe it's inevitable.
What's inevitable?
Him and me, as more than just best buddies.
Uh.
I know if he has his heart set on something, he will never let up. So maybe it's just going to happen and things will be easier that way, and I should just try to come to terms with it.
I don't think you have to do anything you don't want to, Jake.
Yeah. Um,
Wait, do you not want to?
like I said, James, I'm inclined to entertain certain ideas and what ifs, that's all. I mean, we do get along really well and share a lot of interests. I'm not saying I'm really gung ho to the max about the proposition, but yeah, I've given it some thought. I don't know. Do you think that's weird of me for even considering it?
Oh, no. I don't think that makes you weird, Jake.
Really?
I think that
What, James?
I think that it's great if you are open to exploring those feelings.
Jay, you're making this work for yourself. Jesus.
God damn it, just confess.
That's really swell of you to say that. Have I mentioned what a top-notch friend you are, Jane?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you have.
No, please don't take me as saying I'm about to go leaping into his arms or anything.
Eh.
That'd be a bit brass. Could you imagine?
Is that what I'm saying that we?
Wee. Yeah.
Whee!
We?
My thought process sort of went like this. He's been my best bro forever, and I've always liked him a lot as a bro. Years ago, I used to joke around with him that we would probably be totally into each other if he was a girl. But of course, that was before I started to realize he was probably serious about those feelings for me regardless. Come to think of it, maybe that was unwittingly poor form on my part, kind of leading him on or something.
Whoops.
But then later, I started thinking maybe I was being kind of unfair to him in the first place. I mean, by saying we would be a good match only if he was a girl, like, is that last addition there really all that important? Does that make sense?
Wait, that no, Hmm.
What the fuck? You're incredibly understanding, Jane. Thank you so much for listening. I've never told anyone all that. It's so great to have a friend as good as you.
That is what I'm good for, it seems.
If we hadn't cleared the air just now, I probably never would have had the gumption to talk about it with you. It's so cool how you were honest with me about how you felt. I think honesty is always the best policy. I can't believe how much I was overcomplicating all this in my head. The situation is really pretty funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
Okay,
oh no.
No.
Say, Jake, not to cast doubt on your feelings, but are you quite sure all of Dirk's actions have been for the sake of courtship?
Um,
You did say his robot was prone to assailing you, did you not? Is that really an affectionate gesture?
well, he basically sent me that thing as kind of a sparring partner, like to wrestle with. And I love to wrestle.
Oh,
And yeah, I guess he programmed it to be a bit overzealous, but I mean, what do you expect from that guy? I think it's his way of training me to become tough, which sometimes is annoying, and sometimes when I walk the jungle, I'm sweating bullets, wondering if it's going to pounce on me out of nowhere. But there's actually something kind of exciting about that. It's like every day is more of an adventure. And truthfully, it's probably working. Probably am getting better at being in scrims.
yeah, I guess you're right.
And his responder, which I guess is really a part of his personality, even if he doesn't like to say so, it kind of lets on a little more than Dirk ever would. It's almost like this weird clone of himself playing passive aggressive matchmaker between me and his real self.
Yeah, I can see how such a complicated relationship could keep you preoccupied. I guess I can't blame you. Maybe you should just, I don't know.
What?
Maybe you should just go for it. Hell, why not? Just tell him you know how he feels and that you're open to the idea.
Hey! What's up? GG! Whee! Maybe you should just go for it. Fuck, 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 fuck. You really think so?
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
Well, I was kind of going to let it play out and just see what happens and go from there. Do you think a more proactive approach would be better?
Well, he likes you. You seem to like him well enough. Just, yes. Why not? Sounds good to me.
Wow, I must say, this sort of advice surprises me coming from you.
And why would that be? Why are you expecting me to advocate a more conservative approach? To tell you to keep being shy and cagey and keep beating around the bush indefinitely? What would ever give you that idea about me?
Yes, I guess it's certainly a strategy to consider, Jane. I must say, your perspective on this is professionally bold.
I believe you will find that as refreshing boldness goes, I am simply the best there is.
Sure looks that way.
Screw it. Ask him out. Just kill the suspense already. Become boyfriends and such. Have some babies.
Oh my
Whoa
god!
now, Jim, that decision just deciding children with your best bro is not one to be taken lightly.
Okay, I think I have to go. I have this stupid game to play.
That conversation was worse than Roxy's conversation with
That
Dirk.
was pretty bad.
God.
That was not great.
Here,
Get this shit out of my face.
but you need it.
Whatever.
Is something wrong? What were you two talking about?
I don't want to talk about it. And if I did, I sure wouldn't want to talk about it with you.
Should I be offended or apologetic right now? Help me out. You're talking to glasses here.
I just want to go to sleep and not wake up forever.
I think I'll just put this card over here on the desk. Founder. You just knew you hadn't finished the job. When it comes to children who ain't quite been offed yet, you got 6th sense. Jack, finish job. Hang on, it's this guy. Gotta answer this. He better be bearing news of murdered youngsters. Jack, answer dignitary. He says the deceased child count is still sitting at 0 over here. You say, what? He says, that's not all. You wait for him to spill the beans. He says one of the brats staged a little rebellion on the moon, stuck the brute's head on a pike for all to see. Real black eye for the kingdom and the Condis. Press is going nuts with it. Wait, the brute's dead, you say? He says yes. Damn it, he was one of your best agents. You never really cared for the guy, but you admired his brutality. We all did, sir, he says. This is getting personal, you say. What's the status on these little shits? Where are they now? He says, the prince flew the coop and the girl's gone. You say, gone what? Rogue? After a little while, he says, AWOL. The guy doesn't really take a shining to puns, and you can't say you blame him. You say you're just going to finish your business here and take the next shuttle to Durst, over and out.
Gross.
Ooh.
Oh!
Roxy, emerge from fuck deep in Meow Cats. Why did you have to clone so many cats? Why did they all have to breed so much? Why do they all have to be so friendly? Roxy, proceed to Transmaterializer. You trudge through the fluffy morass in the direction of the mysterious device known as the Transmaterializer. You need to send this dead cat back to mom and get the show on the road. More noises echoing in the distance. Some of the Meow Cats get nervous and poof up their tails. It's pretty clear you aren't alone in here. Better make this quick. Never understood what the point of this thing was. It's old and damaged. Whatever is supposed to show up on the screens is blacked out, either due to the damage or due to this voidy blackout bullshit that seems to follow you wherever you go. Here's the lab's funky purifier, which you use to clone all these cats. You use your other purifier to make paradox slime from cats, gather and mix the slime in this machine, and crank out the mutant kitties. You can't use the cloning device's native purifier to make cats because the target is locked onto your mom. Most of the time the screen is blacked out, so you haven't been able to investigate her past carefully, much to your regret, or her tragic death, for that matter. Right now, the target is locked onto a time from her childhood. It's a good thing you stopped by. It's reminding you to collect a DNA sample for later, so you can jumpstart this tri-generational Lalonde family reunion that's apparently supposed to happen. Roxy, a purify. Looks like, as expected, trying to purify your mother as a kid from the past would have created a paradox, so her paradox slime is the result. But quite unexpectedly, bringing her scarf along for the ride seems to have created no conflict, and you swiped it right off her neck. Young mom probably has no idea what the hell just happened to her scarf. This is so exciting. You are so gonna wear that thing. You don't care how mom gooey it is. Roxy, collect sample. You stow the kid mom goo in one of your capsule bottles. Wait. That was kind of a weird implementation of your modus. You're not even sure what happened there. Oh well, whatever. You guess you can just sort of pick it up? Roxy, go just sort of pick it up. You go just sort of pick it up and that works fine. Now about that totes baller's scarf. Roxy, wear the scarf. Be the rider. You can't be the rider because in this universe the pony is too small for some reason. Not that being the rider ever really made much sense in the first place. Anyway, the scarf looks great and you make a great decision. Roxy, get to that transmaterializer. Okay, we're here now, I guess.
Oh wow, that is.
This is probably the most perplexing device in the lab to you. It seems to be a sort of a purifier-sendificator hybrid, but it uses a massive amount of power, far more than the simpler a purifier uses. Sending Friglish home should nearly deplete its entire fuel gauge. You have no idea what could possibly account for the extra power consumption. There are many other puzzling things about it. You don't know what the deal is with that frog up there, or the strange cracked disc symbol, or the arrow which is locked firmly on the B1 side. It's all completely meaningless to you. The only things that make sense are the fuel gauge, the two big buttons, and the coordinate panels indicating where and when to target. But it looks like the panels have been damaged somehow since the last time you looked at it. If you changed them, there'd be no telling what you would change them to, so you might as well not bother and leave them on their previous setting, which was pretty much your plan anyway. Roxy, deploy Friglish. You must open a bottle of dead cat on the pad and get a little teary-eyed as you say one last goodbye. Oh, hello, G-Cat. Come to pay your respects, huh? The G-Cat unceremoniously washes a paw with his omnipotent green tongue. Nothing to say there, buddy? No remorse at all? This is all his fault, of course, even though he probably didn't mean to get him killed. At least you think he didn't. Who are you kidding? You can't stay mad at cats. Others gather around to bid farewell to their common ancestor. This is probably the closest you will ever come to receiving a proper funeral. Roxy, send him home. A mutant kitten does the honors, intentionally or otherwise. Bon voyage, friend. Friglish, fast forward to Jasper Sprite.
This song again.
And that was pretty much how all that happened. Jasper Sprite, say hi to everybody. What do you think this is? Act 6 Intermission 2? That'll be happening pretty soon, don't worry. Let's all try to settle down here. That's that, you guess. Hey, where did all the cats go? Gee, Cat, did you do something pointlessly mischievous again? Wait, there are a few hiding behind the equipment there. Looks like something has scared them all off. More clank noises behind you. You pretend not to notice, and slowly, calmly, reach for your... Roxy, turn around. Freeze! Motherfucker, shit. Sure are a lot of them today. They must be getting more desperate. Roxy, fire. You can't do it. They may be dangerous, but you know they're only looking for food. You have this awful feeling these guys sneak in here now and then to hunt for cats. Best not to think about it, really. Gotta figure out some other way to get out of this jam. Roxy, solicit G-Cat for assistance. Maybe he's in one of his arbitrarily helpful moods? What do you say there, friend? Will help? God damn it, G-Cat. Roxy, run. You hoof it back to the window on the double. The famished ruffians are in hot pursuit. Roxy, jump in. What? What the shit? Hello there.
No.
Hello, new character, probably.
Have you seen her before?
No, but she has similar designs to the Countess.
True. Count some wool beasts, bitch! Dirk, examine fenestrated plain. This thing just appeared out of thin air. Did someone syndificate it to you? Or is it that damn cat again up to his tricks? Looks like it's one of Roxy's. Maybe she knows what's up. You should probably ask her. Dirk, ask Roxy. She doesn't respond. Must be busy with something. Probably just goofing off and drinking up a storm as usual. Looks like it'll have to wait anyway. Someone's messaging you. Dirk, answer.
Hello, Dirk. I want to play a game.
Oh, motherfuck.
What do you say?
What game?
You know a game. The one where I say, I'm going to kill all of you someday. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just some more menacing shit like that. All just bundled up in the pretense of a lot of useless fucking puzzles.
Oh, right, that game. Here I thought you were gonna ask me to draw you more weird porn for some reason.
Well, the night is still young, so who knows? But nah, I was just dropping by again to say how I'm gonna kill you, that's all. This is just assuming you don't all die before I get the chance to puzzle murder you on account of being a bunch of hideous fuck-ups. I mean, look at this. You already blew it.
Blew what?
On Durst. You upset the order, didn't you? You went and pissed off the witch. And now they're going to hunt you down, dude. They're probably on their way to kill you right now.
I'm pretty well hidden on Durst. I doubt they'll find me until I'm ready to be found again.
No, not on Durst. On your planet, Earth. You're pretty fucking easy to find there, don't you think? Oh yes, your aggressors are coming for you. I've seen it. In fact, they are probably already here.
Yeah, well, I was expecting as much. It's kinda why I was on my way to the roof just now, till I was interrupted by the window appearing and then by you. Maybe I should try plugging it in.
Oh my god, who cares? It's just some more pointless trash for you to obsess over and distract you from getting any actual relevant shit done. The amount time you people waste is fucking unbelievable to me. I read about some of those things you and your predecessors have done far more than I cared to, trust me. And every time, I always just get the fuck on with it already.
I didn't think you were much of a historian.
I'm not. She sends me to so much bullshit about this, you don't even know. She wants to hear what I have to say, like exchange theories and shit. And I have to just be like, bitch, I don't goddamn care. Every time. But it doesn't matter. What's the next thing I invariably find on my terminal? Another goddamn wall of text. All color-coded and formatted for me to read and everything. just walls and walls of candy-ass, tutti-frutti fucking shitloads of text of people babbling mostly. What are we talking about? Migraine-inducing diuretic vertical suicide drops of ugly fucking words. Impenetrable, asinine rainbow free falls of frivolous banter. You got it? So I say, what is this? I told you if you sent any more fan fiction, I would fly to Prospect and murder you in your sleep, which I still might do, regardless. But anyways, she says these are actual ancient transcripts. I'm like, well, fuck. How could these people talk so much? I feel like I'm picking up some bad habits from you windbagging piss faces. Look at this. I wasn't even gonna go off like this. This was supposed to be just an in and out. Fuck you. I'm so done here. Anyway, later. Horse barking twit.
Wait, just one thing before you go. Your sister was saying you were having some doubts about playing. Is that true?
She's not my sister. We don't got sisters. It's not a thing. Don't drag us through your nasty human familial mud. Of course I'm going to play. I was just saying I wouldn't, to fuck with her and make her cry. Like, I have a choice, but to play. How else am I going to get off this desolate rock? You think I want to stay here? Just hang around till I join the 100 billion corpses fertilizing the soil.
I see. No, didn't think so. I was just curious.
Human curiosity is contemptible. She shares that with you, and I can't fucking stand it.
Gotcha. You sure seem to hate us, but I notice it doesn't stop you from talking to us frequently, or at least to me. Surely there must be at least one of your virtues you admire.
Yes, ambition. That's the only good one, and I think you got that. Which is maybe why you're the only one I can put up with for any duration. Let's call it a grudging respect, which is the only kind that's even worth a fuck.
I'll take that as a rare overture of friendship.
No, don't.
So, do you even know how this is gonna work?
What?
Your session. Can you even have a session with only 2 players?
She says you can, and she likes to think she's the expert. Personally, I don't care. Maybe it's against the rules, what we're doing. I just want to get in there and just fuck shit up.
Yeah, I sensed that was your plan, which is kind of what I'm talking about. How can you win like that? I thought the point was to cooperate with your co-players to achieve an objective, not compete with them or try to kill them. I don't think we've had one conversation where you didn't express the desire to kill her.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we? I think this is probably a different kind of session, where one where the players fight for supremacy rather than work together. I think that it must be the way, because that is how I want it to be. And if I want something to be true hard enough, then that makes it slightly more absolutely irrefutable. Are you feeling me, fucker?
Maybe you're right, but since that's how you feel now, maybe the truth is that the game is challenging you to overcome those feelings. What if your real quest is to put aside your differences and work together if you want to both survive and grow as a person?
No. Fuck that shit. Human fuck that shit. Not even alien fuck that shit. So you can understand better the kind of fucking of the shit that's going on. Human fuck it so much, so hard, and so angrily.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd dig that idea, just putting it out there.
How about you shut up and get on the roof and take your fucking punishment? Now, where the hell is your ghastly juju? Go get it and hurry up.
That sure is not the word that is currently on screen.
I'm reading from my screen. Should I reread those lines? I'm gonna reread the lines.
Yeah, for consistency's sake, I think.
Okay, I'll get the mod. I forgot you had that mod. Now, where the hell is your ghastly MacGuffin? Go get it and hurry up.
My MacGuffin?
the loathsome false person with the floppy limbs and Dursite attire you like to nap with.
Oh, Lil Cal? Nah, man, Lil Cal's the shit.
That thing is not the shit. It is an uncanny, grinning mockery, a bad omen. You should chop it up and burn it.
No way, dude, he's my best friend.
How fucking sad is that? I'm just trying, for once, in the only time ever, to be helpful. Those things, you don't even know what they are.
Kick-ass ventriloquist doll? I've been given reason to believe it once belonged to my bro.
I don't give a shit what you believe. There's only one reason for those to exist. It is to turn the life of everyone who occupies the same universe with it into a nightmare.
Is that one of your alien folk stories?
Yes, but it also is true. Is true. Get rid of it.
You could argue that my life is already kind of a nightmare, so there's no point in getting rid of him now. Either way, I'm gonna hang on to him.
You stubborn fuck. Fine, it doesn't matter. Maybe yours is untainted. I don't know. Could be. Its eyes look dead to me. Maybe you lucked the fuck out with your particular MacGuffin?
I honestly had no idea you were this superstitious. You're a pretty fascinating guy in a way. I can't really figure you out. In case you're wondering why I put up with you more than my friends do.
I wasn't. Now, are you going to get it or what?
Why do you want me to get Cal so bad?
I don't. Just that. I saw you slightly ahead of now, climbing to the roof with that thing. So apparently, it's requisite for getting the fuck on with stuff. Dumbass.
Okay, so some self-fulfilling shit then. I was hoping for a better reason.
Whatever. Don't take it. Make a paradox happen. Works for fucking me.
At this point, I'm leaning toward grabbing him just because he seems to bother you so much.
Well, I've heard of worse reasons for acting like a stupid piece of shit.
Dirk, retrieve magical MacGuffin. This is probably a dumb question, but you don't really care about causal spoilers, do you?
Yes, that's unbelievably dumb to ask.
Like, you don't mind telling me I'm about to pick up Cal and thus causing that to happen, so I guess you similarly wouldn't mind telling us about more significant outcomes?
It's not that I don't mind, it's that I feel spectacularly to give a shit. There is such a big difference, and the fact that I might not clue you into your fate all the time, due to my aggravated apathy over the matter, is an imputable fact I'm stating for the record. It does not mean that giving a shit is what is taking place here.
You know, I feel like you've said something like that before. Different statements, but in that exact syntax.
Oh, you know what else I hate? When that fucking happens.
Wait, you mean it wasn't intentional? I thought it was kind of like this thing you were doing.
Shut up. You know what? I don't even know what's going to happen, and I don't care. I think it's regrettably likely that you succeed. I think that's what people tend to do when they are regarded as legends by obsessive assholes. So maybe you all die, or maybe you don't. But if you don't, I'll take solace in that fact. That means I still get the chance to kill you. How about that? For causal spoilers.
Fair enough. Hey, you know, for someone who has such strong opinions about long-winded people, you've kind of been talking my ear off. I do actually have shit to do.
Yeah. See how you people sucked me into your bullshit? I should have kept it brief, and surely, like I was going to, like just said, hello Dirk, I want to play a game. And then, like, bro, roof now, bring MacGuffin, and that's it. Yeah, that would have been good. Cold fucking blooded, to the point, damn it.
That actually sounds familiar too. Are you sure you haven't said something like that before?
Have I? Fuck, I don't know, whatever.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. You've stolen enough of my time. I didn't give it a chance to try plugging in that window.
I did you a favor. Other pointless actions stricken from the timeline.
Hang on, something's happening.
The The drones have come a-knockin'. I told you. They're coming for you, man. Ha ha ha. Later, douche.
I think you just had a flip-off malfunction there.
Shit.
Ah, that's better. Roxy, abscond. Oh, right, these guys. Not out of the frying pan yet. Roxy, run. Again. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a lab full of cats, a skirt full of scamper, and a head full of vodka. Roxy, hide. Whew. For the time being, it seems you're safe from punky-looking fish aliens and cat-hungry chess bandits, but now what? Jane, examine pre-punched card. You have no idea what you're looking at here. What are you supposed to do with this? Oh well, might as well get started. It's not like there's anything left to do besides embarrass yourself over Pester Chum some more. You've already done enough of that today to last a lifetime. Jane, enter.
Getting 2 important flashes in 1 reading session?
I know, right?
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Cat. Sure, that would have been really weird. Imagine just like the Black King just being John.
Yo, AR, you want to make sure something gets prototyped here? Okay. That seems not good. Years in the future. End of Act 6, Act 2.
Certainly was something.
I was telling you this one was going to be shorter.
It was shorter.
Yep.
I didn't expect it to be that short.
I'm guessing intermission 2 is long.
Hey Raven, I think we finally found something shorter than you.
What?
I think we finally found something shorter than you.
Not funny. Not funny.
Not
Yeah, it
funny. Didn't laugh. I'm very confused on how Dirk is now also seemingly in the future.
Raven, do you think I could just say the thing about the Condis that I've been dancing around this entire time?
Like
Yeah,
that, and
sure.
just like zone out, right? Like that was.
I mean, we knew the drones were coming for him. So the Condis is Betty Crocker.
Yeah, I mean that does seem like I mean obviously the Betty Crocker logo changed from a spoon to a fork, all which the Countess is using.
So the reason that's so funny to me is because like fucking ages ago when we were in like it was like Act 1 or Act 2, I just went to the wiki page for Act 1. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I saw Betty Crocker was a hyperlink.
Oh, oh no. I'm guessing the Betty Crocker hyperlink would have taken you to the Countess.
Yeah, it just links to the wiki page for the Condis.
That certainly is something. Dang, I will say it's definitely heating up.
Like I said, Raven, I'm guessing intermission 2 is long.
From the looks of it, it's only a little over 100 pages.
Yeah, we should.
It's not quite 200, but it's a little bit longer than this.
Yeah, we should probably still leave that then.
That'd be it'll be awkward for next episode, but
I mean, it's just gonna mean that this one is shorter than usual, but it's fine.
yeah. I mean, there was a lot in this episode, though.
I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna title this episode, by the way. The obvious answer would be to name it after Prince of Heart Rise Up or Jane Enter, but the problem is that I usually, whenever I do that, take out like the first part where it's the character prompt. But
yeah, so it would just be Rise Up or Enter.
Both of which could refer to other flashes in Homestuck.
You could just say, want to play a game?
I guess.
Yeah. There's also some good lines in here that you could just go.
Yeah, what was that one? What was that one line said by Turk?
That wasn't in this episode.
What? No. Not that one. Not that one. Not the are you gutsy enough like Gumshoe. When did we see the first text of this new character?
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I can just find it probably.
Early episode, Jane spends 20 minutes and it's failing to express her feelings.
Yeah. How to not confess your feelings.
Yeah, I really was not expecting to see those two this early. There's the page.
In here, I thought you were going to ask me to draw you more weird porn for some reason.
You can't put
Wow,
porn in the title.
Or these douchebags, and it's just like blacked out pictures of the Vriska lookalike and the Fef lookalike.